Hi everyone, it's Eddie, and today I'm going to teach you guys how you guys can learn a two-finger muscle up. I'm going to start off with some simple exercises, and we're going to move on into two-finger muscle up. So I'm going to start off the simple exercise on a dip bar. You guys can also do this exercise on a pull-up bar, but I recommend you do it on a dip bar because it's much easier to learn this exercise on a dip bar. So what you have to do is get into this form like this, and all you have to do is hang like this. Simple. So just hang like that. This exercise really strains your fingers, and that's how we're going to straighten our fingers for the two-finger muscle. And what you have to do is subtracting fingers. You have to start subtracting fingers into 4 fingers on each hand. Make sure you get used to 4 fingers on each hand and keep on subtracting. 3 fingers. Get comfortable with that. Subtract to 2 fingers on each hand. And once you come to 1 finger on each hand, make sure you do it on 2 middle fingers, because those are the 2 strongest fingers on the hand. And that's how you're going to do the muscle ups on a pull-up bar with these 2 fingers. It's going to be the most comfortable to do with these. And another way how you guys can do this is this way, chin up way. It's basically the same thing. So going like this, just hanging on. Same thing, reducing fingers. For some people this might be easier, for some people it might be harder. For me it was easier. So basically when you're doing this exercise, some things I wanted to point out is make sure you don't rush and don't think that you can just get on and do it with 2 fingers right away like this, because you might hurt your fingers this way, you know. So do everything slowly. Start off with 4 fingers, make sure you get used to that, and slowly move up to 3 fingers on each hand, 2 fingers, and to 1 finger. And once you get comfortable with that, make sure you try to hang on. I recommend try to hang on for about 30 seconds on 2 fingers. So easily going on 2 fingers and hang it on solidly for 30 seconds. Once you be able to hang on for 30 seconds, you can move on into a pull-up bar, on a pull-up bar. Before we start off this next exercise, I wanted to mention that if you guys didn't read the little speech bubble in the beginning of the screen that says you must know how to do a 2-hand muscle up first before you move on into 2-finger muscle ups, make sure you guys first learn that. You know? It's just going to be really hard for you to learn the 2-finger muscle up, of course, if you don't know how to do a 2-hand muscle up. But if you guys already know how to do it, we can move on with this exercise. This first exercise is going to be just doing plain pull-ups with fingers. So make sure you start off with 4 fingers, not with 5, of course, because it's just plain pull-ups. 4 fingers like this, and just start doing pull-ups. Then subtract your fingers, and keep on subtracting until you get to 1 finger. And I would recommend learning how to do about 5 pull-ups for each time you subtract your fingers. You can do more pull-ups. Of course, it's going to be easier to do more pull-ups with 4 fingers on each hand, but don't focus a lot on doing like this. Make sure you get to the point that you can do 5 pull-ups on 4 fingers and then on 2 fingers. The problem is that some people might have when they come up to first they learn how to do on 4 fingers. No, it's really easy for them to do 5 pull-ups, and they'll come up to a point that they'll try to do a pull-up with 2 fingers on each hand, and they'll try to just go on, you know, like this, and just they don't feel comfortable. They feel like they can't even hang. The problem with that is they're just not ready for the pull-ups yet. So you guys can go back and just keep on practicing more on a dip bar. And you can come back, you know, and try it again. Once you can hang for about 5 to 10 seconds, so that means you're ready. And then you can keep on practicing with the pull-ups. And after you feel solid with the pull-ups, you can easily do 3 easy pull-ups on 2 fingers. You can move on to a high pull-ups. Of course, when you start the high pull-ups, you don't have to start off with 2 fingers again. You can start off with 4 fingers. And just do high pull-ups like this. Do high pull-ups like that. And like I said, mostly focus on 4 fingers and 2 fingers. You can of course start off, like I said, with 4 fingers, but try to move on. So 3 fingers on each hand, 2 fingers, and with 1 finger. And basically that is it. So that's all you need to know. The only thing that is left for you is to keep on trying. And so another thing, when you first try to do your first 2-finger muscle up, you don't have to do it perfectly. Of course, like hanging like this and try to do it from one spot. You can swing just a little bit, swing just a little bit. Make sure you don't swing a lot, because that way just your fingers will hurt a lot. Even if you're used to hanging, you start swinging, it's just gonna hurt. Make sure you just swing just a little bit, and you can start trying to do your muscle up. Look at this. And basically that is it. I hope you guys will learn it. Good luck with learning it. Be motivated, stay dedicated, and you guys will succeed.
Looks like